Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Beth. If you're new, I'm a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app. And today I have a little experiment that I did, and the results are pretty interesting. So I posted this on my Instagram about a week and a half ago to see if anyone would be interested in what happened. And there was some interest. So I followed 10,000 people in one day. Um, I wanted to see if there was an influx in sales, shares, followers. So I have the results for you, and I knew that the 10,000 number was like the cap of following people in one day because I know that Leah Kirchinger, who is another Poshmark reseller, has a channel here on YouTube. Definitely go check her out. She's awesome. She mentioned that a friend of hers who is also a reseller uh, was only able to, like, that was the cap in one day. So I thought, let me give it a try and see what happens. So I made it to just under 10,000 until they cut me off. And I wanted to be able to take a screenshot of like what the message was from Poshmark or whatever, but nothing popped up. What happened was I would click on follow and nothing would happen. It just wouldn't turn gray, the blue little button. So so that's how I knew I had reached my limit. And it actually didn't resume um, to where I could follow anybody until like at the afternoon of the next day. So I was a little worried that I broke it, and I was about to email Poshmark, but I can still follow people now. So I think the reason that they have a cap on it, and maybe the reason that they shut it down, was they must have thought that I was a bot. So a bot is um, a resource that some people use where it's a robot that it's a service that will share your listings and follow and everything for you. It's a service that you usually pay for, and it's a controversial thing amongst resellers. Some people use them, some don't. From what I understand, Poshmark isn't on board with it because obviously the whole point is to be social, and they want you to be doing the work. So that's why when you're sharing and everything, a lot of times it pops up that says I'm not a robot, and you have to click the box. So I think that's why they cut you off at 10,000 people. But it was no easy feat. I did it over about 10 hours, and I honestly didn't know if I was going to make it toward the end. Um, at first, I was spot following people, so meaning I would narrow down the filters based on what's in my closet. So I had a lot of sweaters of so and so brands, and then I would go through the feed and click on any that had a lot of likes, and then I would follow those likers, hoping that they'd follow me back and maybe see something in my closet that they liked that was similar. So I did that for most of it, but toward the end of the night, I was trying to not have to stay up doing it, and I really wanted to finish. So I was going into closets that had similar brands and following those followers. So still a strategic thing. It was a little faster, and I didn't have to be as selective. So yeah, so that's how I did it. I didn't just follow random people for the most part. Um, and I actually didn't make it to 10,000. So it was, I think I was like 500 short. I went into a closet and I followed like 1,000 people, and I went back to see if I had made it to the cutoff, and none of them. I looked at the number of my followers and did the math, or who I was following, and did the math, and nothing had happened. So um, there isn't a notification. At least I didn't get one from Poshmark that's like, okay, that's enough for today. Um, I just couldn't click on any of them. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't quite make it to 10,000. I think it was like around 9,700, 9,500, something like that. So I still followed a good share of people. Okay, so the results, ready for drum roll? Nothing. I don't think anything happened. Honestly, I didn't see an influx in followers. I didn't see an influx in or an increase in sales, really. I mean, my sales have been pretty good and consistent, but it wasn't like a boom. Um, this is the 10th. I did this on the November 28th. So it's been about a week and a half. And I usually, as part of just my routine, I usually spot follow about 1,000 people a day. I try to get close to that. And so I've still been doing that since then. And the number of followers that I've gained, where is my calculator, is 2,698. So I didn't do much this weekend as far as Poshmark because I was out of town. But honestly, I was hoping that at least like maybe half of the 10,000 people would follow me back. So I don't know if it's just that, if it's a coincidence, or maybe if Poshmark did think that I was a bot and didn't really reward. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened, but you can definitely give it a try. Maybe you'll have better luck. It was still an interesting experiment, and I will definitely do some other things like that in the future just to see what the results are. If you have any ideas, let me know down below, and maybe I'll give it a try and let you know what happens. So, it doesn't mean you shouldn't follow people. Definitely follow people and share your closet, most importantly, but maybe not that many people in one day. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.